So the question I get most these days is what's the market going to be like in 2022? Welcome back to Monday Mojo. So glad you're here. So as we unpack that just a little bit, I think if we look around us, we see things that maybe give us those clues. We look around and we see that inventory has not become more prevalent. We see that there are forecasts saying that interest rates are going to creep up a bit. We see that the number of buyers coming into the market still remains strong. So what does all this mean? It largely means that the market we're going to have in 2022 is going to look a lot like what we had in 2021. So knowing that, what does that tell us we need to do to prepare for that kind of a market? It means that we need to dig deep and we need to invest into relationships, into the lifetime value of a client, into those things that make us top of mind with the people that already know, like, and trust us. That is so imperative in the kind of market we're going into. In fact, I would say that we're going into another chapter of the trust economy. In other words, there are so many ways to connect with people, whether it's through a portal, whether it's through social media, but having those deep relationships that really build value between you and your client is the trust economy. And that's what may be the difference between you getting a listing in 2022 and a competitor getting it. I would encourage you to invest in those relationships, whether it's personal notes, whether it's phone calls, whether it's past client events. If you're doing an open house, invite your past clients. If you're doing an event, whether it's for a neighborhood or the industry, invite your past clients. Some may not attend, that's okay. What's important is that you ask. Be a big deal to a small group of people in 2022. That's how you win against the portals being a micro agent rather than a macro. Give it some thought and make it a great week. Thanks.